Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top 5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wanke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and Now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Noles will have to kick it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got his man wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Burks. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quick throw to his receiver. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation, he puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And that's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back gets the football. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made on the out route. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Well, now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 7, Florida State 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back. Contact as he threw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made open. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Using a strong stiff arm. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback, because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Number 21, hauls it in the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Ole Miss 14, Florida State 0.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A sack in the play, could not escape the pass rush.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Burks. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff in a single back formation.
Boy, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Second down play coming up. And the Noles are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's going to hand this off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an This one will be fair caught. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
At the 29-yard line. Brings up second down.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, Ole Miss 14, Florida State 7.
The Noles will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finding space at the 20. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Third down coming up.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but both the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Handoff to the single back. And the Noles moving quickly down the field here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Noles are in the red zone. Running back with the football. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide. Penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the option play here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds his target, and it's complete.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. Can they score a touchdown or have to settle for 3? 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
And just... squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from the 14. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Gets it to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield, but spotted at the 42. The Rebels' offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Rebels are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 14, set to kick off.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Knowles looking to run some tempo here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida State.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Boy, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. That's his fourth punt already today. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back in motion now. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that pass is all in over the middle. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
It's caught downfield. He picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Florida State offense on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of fire. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they get him down, but that's a solid gainer to move the sticks using his feet. The Noles will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. Hit as he throws. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way?
Intercepted by Ole Miss. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing